Scorpio, this is going to be your love only guidance for January 2025. This is going to be for those of you who are actually invested in a relationship that is romantic with someone, have a crush on someone, that they are aware of it, and you have some type of connection with them where they're, with you with this, meaning there's a back and forth exchange between the two of you romantically in love, and it is all positive. This is what this is about. So I don't want you guys to get confused with the messages, because some people come here and they're married, but my guidance isn't really directive for people who are married, for people who are in long-term committed relationships. However, you can still listen, and some of these things can still apply without a doubt. However, this is going to be for those of you who are seeking love with someone. So Scorpio women, for you, you're dealing with some type of eclipse of eternity here. And what I feel is that something is internally set in stone. Some type of decision that is made in January is going to be set in stone. Is something that came from a past life, a person who you had who you were dealing with in a relationship in a past life. And this time what's happening is it's forever. Instead of it ending like the way it ended in a past life, and instead of this connection fading away like it did in a past life, or one of you guys dying or losing a partner, something is gonna last because of some type of major eclipse that happened between the time you met them and today. Something solidified it and made it permanent, or made it impossible to penetrate or dissolve. Wow. I've never ever picked that up before about anybody else's guidance since I've been doing this publicly for like 7 years now. I have never picked that up for anyone, whether it's personally or publicly. So that's really interesting. There's a lot of lunar activity. Scorpios are connected to the moon because you are infatuated with the powerful energy of the moon. And being that you are, there's a lot of things intuitively that you pick up. So your person you're dealing with could be another Scorpio, or it could be a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And if not, then they have strong placements of Scorpio in their birth chart. And wherever this is in their birth chart, that's how they're finding out information without anyone telling them. Their intuition works best wherever Scorpio is in their chart. So let's say, for instance, you have someone who has a Scorpio 4th house. Let's just use that for instance. That means that since the 4th house is connected to a person's background, family history, and home, that means that something about this person's soul in a past life, their ancestral roots from a past life, or whoever they were extremely intuitive then, and they seem to have reincarnated into this lifetime also being intuitive. So they are very in tune with spiritual things, and they pull a lot from that past lifetime. That's how they know certain things without you telling them. This person receives ancient wisdom, like whispers from the ancients. This person receives a lot of guidance from higher beings that are sending them things like from the divine, from heaven, from God. They're receiving information, and they listen closely to what God is telling them. You're dealing with someone who's very in tune with spiritual things, or with the universe, with the messages from the moon, I feel. This person wants I think that they're remaining vigilant in their ability to receive ancient wisdom and knowledge and all this spiritual information. they're staying focused on the information that they're receiving, the guidance that they have. They're being guided to say certain things, or guided to do certain things, or guided to know certain things, and that's what they're sticking with. So they're protective of what they're receiving, as well as the dreams they're having. This could be a person who receives prophetic messages through their dreams as well. You both have some type of love for some type of conservation project, or some type of desire to help in a conservation project when it comes to Mother Earth, nature. You both in January may find yourselves attached to the earth like never before. Like maybe you guys care about things like climate change, global warming. You guys may both have like passions for things that other people normally don't care about. You two may care about it, even when it comes down to health, nutrition, or if not, then just like the planet or something like that. You guys really have some type of concern for natural disasters, or you both are connected to natural disasters in some kind of way. But the thing is, you both hate the fact that you have to be detectives. You both may hate the fact that your intuition tells you a lot of things about a lot of things, and you know a lot of things about a lot of things that's going on. And you both may hate that you have this ability, because some of these things can worry you, shock you, or freak you out, because you guys may know things that other people are still trying to find out. You guys always seem to know a lot about a lot. Weird intuitions. So what's hiding here, and what he may not know about you, or what you're thinking, is that, yeah, you've been here before. That's why, see, like, you may be a person who knows that you believe in reincarnation, and you may feel like your person just doesn't know yet that the reason why certain things are happening in your lives right now is because you guys were here before, and there's some type of karma or a karmic situation that's playing out right now. It could be a situation that you're seeing with your own two eyes, and this is a result of whoever you guys were and whatever you guys did in a past life is connected in some kind of way to this thing that's happening today. It could be that you're seeing the way something happened to you guys before, and you're watching it play out now, but it's not going in the direction that it went before. It's going in a totally different direction now. It's something like that that's really truly happening. And that's why it's important to learn a lot about spirituality, you guys, because some things that plays out in this lifetime definitely happened before. All right, so that's all I have for January. You're going to have a very interesting past life, mystical, magical little month. So for Scorpio males, January, for you guys, for the men, you may be wanting to apologize to a woman who you're dealing with. You may be seeking her forgiveness. You may be trying to tell her that you are really, really sorry. Some of you have done something to hurt a woman that possibly you can't even begin to explain why you did it in the first place. So for some of you, you could be extremely sorry for hurting a woman. Like, I mean, really, really sorry. You could be really, really apologetic about what you have done. This is someone who's been in her head a lot. She's been thinking a lot. She has been thinking about everything that you've done to her, or everything that's happened between the two of you. She's thinking a lot. She wants to let go, and she wants you to let her go. She wants that tie or that bond to be loosened. She wants this to be removed, okay? So she is trying to release what no longer serves her. And I feel like she sees the connection with you as a toxic connection, that she feels liberated to just let it go. You know, she feels like she can definitely let it go, is what I'm picking up. The two of you have some type of connection. For some reason, the forest came up with the Scorpio women, and now they're coming up with Scorpio masculine. So this is a woman who may live near forests or live up in a place where there's mountains and forests. She could be a woman who's from, like, I don't know why I just heard Scandinavia. She could be Scandinavian. She could be Norwegian. She could be from somewhere around Asia, Russia, somewhere where there's a lot of forests at. California. She's a woman who you may be, if you too may be from around an area where there's a lot of woods, is what I'm getting. It's so interesting. It's something, you guys could have gotten married in the forest, or you could have proposed to her in a forest for some of you, or there's a significance to this with you and her. But it's something spiritual here between the two of you. It's like something really interesting, which is you guys are also, you and her are connected to the element of earth and air very, very strongly. Earth and air, you guys have some type of mystical, powerful connection to these two elements. She could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini woman. Those are earth and air signs. She doesn't have to be, but she could be, because of what I'm picking up right now. Something about earth itself is like a major part of this connection, because of the souls you guys have. In a past life, there was a lot of activity around the elements of earth and you and her. You guys may have been two huge giants in a past life, and there was some type of significant roles that you guys played. And I think today people still know who you two are. This is crazy. This feels like some type of Roman figures, or like, I'm just calling that out, like just seeing statues. You guys feel like you were a part of the era when people were much bigger and much taller, like giants. It seems like Jack and the Beanstalk is going on here with you and her, and the whole forest thing. This feels like Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel. And this is an earth sign or an air sign female, sun sign female that I'm picking up. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now, what's hiding and what this woman may not realize that you've been thinking about, or what she may not know, is that you're giving up on trying to control the way everything unfolds. You're just watching events play out now, and you're just trusting that everything that's happening is supposed to be happening right now, and it's out of your control. It's somebody you may have had some type of crush on or a romantic connection with. I keep hearing strong earth sign with air sign placement. So she could definitely be like a Virgo, a Capricorn or a Taurus woman, sun sign, but she has Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, rising, moon, or Venus. And some type of connection you have with her is kind of bad in January, because she's looking at you as someone toxic in her life, like a bad person, and she doesn't really want to deal with that. But in a past life, you two had some type of strong earth and wind connection, like two giants from a long time ago back in history, and something happened with you two having close connections with each other even then. But I think you end up by the end of January feeling like you have no control over what she wants to do and where she's going. I think you just know that it's time for you to give up on this too, because of something that's happening today that you're seeing with your own eyes, that's happening right now as a result of you connecting with this woman in the first place. This is going to make sense by the end of the January, but you guys have a strong earth sign female connection. And this woman she's like no longer wanting to connect with you, because your connection brings up something really toxic in the atmosphere, in the world, or in the environment. Like, I think she's having an epiphany where she's realizing what could happen when she affiliates herself with you, but it's coming from a past life. It's something that probably wasn't meant to happen in the first place. And now, as a result, you guys are eclipsed for eternity, because you guys connected in this lifetime, but you weren't supposed to. This wasn't supposed to happen. And that's why you're apologetic, because you're seeing the aftermath of connecting with a woman like her and how it has destructed your world, your life and hers, because it was cursed or something like that. Like, I don't think you two were supposed to connect. I'm just getting that, like, something just wasn't right about this. Okay, that's all I have.